I never really go into the practice room saying, okay, I have to warm up, but I think it is very important and essential that you warm up, okay? If you want to try to avoid any type of cramps, carpal tunnel, all that stuff comes from not actually warming up. So first things I like to do is just grab some sticks and just stretch, number one, okay? And I just do two very basic stretch exercises. Basically what I do, you can start off with one stick. Some people really can't do it with two sticks at one time, but basically just take both of your hands, put it each end of the stick, and bring one hand around and hold it and try to get as flat as possibly can, keeping both hands all the way on the stick. It's a great exercise to stretch your wrists, your forearms, all that. You'll feel it when you do it. Same thing with the other one. And each time you do it, you hold it about 10, 15 seconds will be sufficient. And then do both. Hold it for a little while. And do that like 2 or 3 times, 15 seconds apiece. And you do it with 2 sticks after. And then just to get the blood flowing, I usually, you see a lot of drummers who do this. But it's cool, but I would like to get more weight. So I try to put each stick to the ends like that and hold at the butt. Do this for a little while. Stretches all of this, a little weight. Okay. Okay, so after I do that for a little while, probably like 5 to 7 minutes of stretching. Usually I don't even use practice pads. I like to use surfaces with no rebound, such as a bed, pillow, couch, even your leg really. Doesn't really have a lot of rebound. But it helps strengthen your arm and your wrist and everything. So I usually like to do that. But the exercises that I usually do, basic singles, doubles, paradiddles, and I like to apply the Moeller Technique, which is a dope technique to allow you to be able to play for longer periods of time, more efficiently around the drums, but definitely without using as much energy as you would just going. Basically, just break it down really simple. It's 3 hits on each hand, okay? It's a downstroke, it's a tap, and it's an upstroke, okay? All in one motion. Okay, you want to try to get this whipping action. Jim Chapin, a drummer by the name of Jim Chapin, showed me this technique. And it's very effective because as opposed to doing singles like this and just using your wrist, no arm action or nothing, you can't only do this for a certain amount of time before you start getting tired, before this starts cramping up. So I usually like to use the Moeller Technique. And you get twice the amount of speed. You're not as tired after 15 minutes of doing it if you have to. And it's just a great way of building your speed and also precision around the drums. Okay, so first, I just like to do that for about 5 minutes and alternate. And I like to do them together as well to really even out both hands. Okay, so you don't want your right hand to be stronger than your left one. So I try to do it with no flams. That's as possible. And you can also break it down into 2 hits as well, as opposed to 3. With the same type of motion, kind of like a seesaw kind of bow motion. And back and forth. And you can apply that as well to paradiddles. And just regular singles as well. Okay, so that's basically what I like to do. Doubles as well. And just play around. Just keep doing it, until you feel warm.